Hey, it's Frankie here. We're down at the beach. I'm going to say a few words in this video to help you choose your niche. We got two little mini adventurers here down at the beach, so let's get into it. So I want to tell you the biggest mistake, by the way, that most people make when choosing a niche. So they ask themselves this question, which is, do you think there's money in this niche? And there's a little fish just ripping by me just now. I'm ankle deep in there. Oh, and we got a shell. So one of the things I've found is that when choosing a niche based on what you think has money, firstly, it presumes that everybody in the niche is the same and has money, or doesn't. And I can tell you, in working with hundreds of niches, in fact, where I met my baby mama in a group coaching program, I was kind of amazed, like the number of people having success in niches that I would have assumed you can't have success. People doing $1 million a year in woo-woo, spiritual and manifestation niches and relationships and all kinds of, really everything under the sun, you know, finding somebody successful in all those niches. And I remember working with friend of mine, and we had tried a little bit with roofers, and some of the roofers were comically bad. I actually remember listening to one phone call that Eddie the roofer, we ran some ads that said Eddie's 5-star roofing and had all these reviews. Heidi's getting naked going into the water, come in. And the review, after they called this 5-star review, the person called and Eddie's wife answered and said, "Hello?" The person was confused and said, "Is this 5-star roofing?" "Hello? Yeah, you want a roof? 1 second. And then she went, "Eddie, come answer the fucking phone!" And then they proceeded to argue for like 4 or 5 minutes going, "Why are you always saying that kind of shit to me?" And so the person, believe it or not, waited this whole time. And eventually they answered the phone and Eddie said, "You need a roof? Yeah, I'll help you get a roof." And needless to say, Eddie did not get that job. And I remember my friend Dan, who's still in the roofing niche, by the way, and he went through and eventually found the multi-millionaire roofer who owned 30 locations and had a bunch of crews. And he showed up in a McLaren F1, which at the time was the fastest production car in the world. We got a bunch of crazy Mexicans coming through. And they said to him, or he plopped down $10,000 and said, "I came here to spend money. What's it going to take to get you?" So just in that one niche alone, so that you getting upset trying to take your shoes off? So just in that one niche, there's an example of money and not money. You can experience both ends of the spectrum in that one niche. So I'll tell you what is important in selecting a niche. A couple of questions. The first question I ask myself is this going to be fun for me? Believe it or not, the more fun your niche is, the longer you're going to do it just because you enjoy doing it. Not all niches are going to be equally fun. Here's another question I ask myself. Do I have experiences? Look at these crazy dudes whipping down here in a four-wheel. Woo! So if it's sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Is it fun for you? Do I have experiences? So like, for example, one of the reasons that I've chosen to work with lawyers is I had a bunch of shitty office jobs back in the day, full of bureaucracy and meetings and pointless shit. So I'm not saying that I was a lawyer, but I understand a lot of their paradigm because I had to do a lot of the same awful shit that they got to do. So I have a great deal more empathy in that niche than, say, I would for somebody who works with their hands, which these are little girl hands that work on a computer. Heidi, did you find some seashells? Zelda, what are you doing? So here's another question I ask myself is, can it be McDonaldized? Can I systematize it? Can I organize it? Can I copy and paste what works for one person over and over and over again so that it has an inherent built-in scale capacity? And when you start to look at these things, instead of just the does it have money or not money question alone, what you'll find is you can end up choosing a niche that has money and specialize in the people in that niche who have money, because not all of them are going to have money no matter what niche you pick, and some of them will no matter what niche you pick. And also specialize in something that's going to be fun for you to actually deliver. And then third is you can do something that you have real life experience that gives you an advantage right out of the gate. And then fourth is something that's built to take off, a plane that's made to fly pretty far. So we're gonna hang out on the beach. Heidi's walking over here naked. Heidi B, you wanna say hello? There we go. We got some naked. She's hanging on my leg. Zelda, you okay? We don't want to take all Heidi's clothes into the water, honey. So I just wanted to share those thoughts with you because I see a lot of people going to choose a niche, especially like March of 2020. I've had a lot of people who've had to pivot niches. So you may be in a situation where you worked in a niche for a long time, it was going well, but now for different reasons you got to restart. And the worst question you can ask yourself is, only ask the question, does it have money? Because that is not a complete and total picture. Because the truth is, there's people doing really well in spiritual woo-woo niches, and there's a whole bunch of people struggling, and there's people doing well in roofing, and there's a whole bunch of people struggling, right? So just that alone is not the complete and total picture. So hope that's helpful to you guys. Listen, if you're not already, may the force be with you. Make sure to hit the subscribe button.